everyone, and welcome to a Redstone tutorial. My name is ThatBikeGuy87, aka TBG, and today we are going to be building a 15 selectable minecart station. Yes, so you have up to 15 stations within one area here. So let's go ahead and get to it. So what is this whole thing about? Basically, you can select any one station. It's going to do all the redstone bits in the back. So when you leave your station, you automatically get sent on the correct station. Sounds pretty cool, right? Since, whole using buttons in the nether to do ice build pass is out. So that doesn't help. Also, this is for Bedrock. It should work the same on Java. You can kind of tweak a little bit of blocks here or there to compact it down a little bit. But this has been changed over from old Java to current Bedrock 1.16. All still works. I've already built this thing a few times, tested it out. Every station works. So let's go ahead and see what is behind here. So we have basically a giant RS Norlash right here. Basically all this computes to the RS Norlash that does the selectables. Over here you have your tracked and glass pusher, so it pushes out the tracks where you need it to push down the glass where you don't need tracks, and make sure that you fall down the correct hole that you have selected to go out onto your merry way. Of course, you can use this on a server. This actually is a server right now. And speaking of server, this is our Adultscraft created server for Season 2, powered by CluckHost. All links will be down in the description, so if you need a gaming server host, definitely hit up CluckHost. Their website should be getting live soon. I know there's just a small issue just with 1.16 as far as CPU usage, so Minecraft might not be the one to get going at this very second. Now this is July, so if Mojang gets all that fixed, then the website will go live, and you guys will be able to get all the server hosting you guys want. And of course, more than Minecraft, you get all the other games as well. You get Ark and all those fun stuff. So, let's go ahead and get building this thing. Now, I have already built the interface. You can see we got our buttons, we got our redstone lamps, we got some signs here, and I built a one slice segment of the entire thing. So, this is what it looks like in one slice. Now, there's a couple changes just back here once we get going down. But for the most part, all this is going to be the same. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom, not at the top, like I tried on previous recording sessions. So let's go ahead and get all of this down. This is going to be a line that's going to power and unpower your pistons here. Now, this would not be necessary. You don't need to do this portion of it if you 100% trust all your other server mates, or if you're playing on a single player world. You can just leave these pistons powered all the time if you want to, or you could just take out the pistons and just put the block up here. Now, in the build here, we are using sticky pistons. There are two segments in this whole station where you do not have to use stickies because they're in the upright position. You can use your standard pistons and just use a gravity block here instead of a non-gravity block. So you can use your sand, your gravel, concrete powder if you want to be fancy. Alright, so we got the pistons there. This block is not typically necessary. We're going to get all these blocks, and I don't know why I'm having issues with holding down right click and getting blocks to drag. Now, these repeaters are pretty much every repeater in here is going to be set on default ticks. There's only one line of repeaters right here that will have a 2 tick setting. So if we're placing down repeaters, it's all going to be on 1 tick for your default tick. We'll just say that. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and get some more lines here. So from our pistons, or from our selector board, our buttons are right here. The redstone power is going to come through. When these blocks are pushed up, they're going to power through to another set of repeaters, and again, we're going to place our piston on this side. Stop double clicking. I think it's time for a new mouse for me. Let's go ahead and get blocks down. So down here, we're going to over and down a block, over and down a block, and then over and up a block. Now we're going to need all these blocks in here, so let's go ahead and get our bottom row repeaters in. We get Redstone Dust right there. Now, of course, this whole thing does not need, you do not need to build a full 15 station if you do not want to. It's going to be done at a smaller amount, or more all this is tileable, so you do not need to run a full 15. But of course, I'm doing this on. Just real quick, guys, I'm placing these repeaters down, and of course I mess up. This is the line that does need to be set onto ticks. I do figure this out in a minute after I get all the blocks placed down, but just make sure this line is set to 2 ticks. In Season 2, where we have plenty of server members, so we will be building, or I will be building, the full 15. Actually, I'm going to be building 2 of these. And not side by side like this. They're going to be across from each other. See that big old silhouette of a building back there? Yeah, that's being built. Okay, so now you got the redstone dust. We got repeaters here. Let's go ahead and get our next set of blocks in place. So we're going to come up between these repeaters. Now, generally, this one is not needed. I'm just filling it in for looks, cosmetic reasons. And one more set. Now, like I said, these pistons, when you're selecting, will be powered. And I'm going to go through the whole thing of how I kind of go through and set up timings and all that fun stuff for you guys. So do not worry. We'll get all detailed out in here. And let's go ahead and set up one more set of repeaters there. I did put I put down repeaters and I didn't set their ticks. Nope, I did not. I failed you guys. These right here. So your third repeater set out all need to be on that 2 tick delay that I mentioned before. I even said before, there's going to be one set of repeaters in here that need to be set on 2 ticks. And I completely failed on that. Okay, easy fix. Go ahead and get another set of repeaters there. And let's go ahead and start getting more of these torches in. And I'm sure there's going to be, there's plenty of ways to do all this. You can make, compact, especially with all the new mechanics. that we have in Bedrock. But for me, I'm going to be building this because I really like this design. I just like the overallness of, you know, mass redstone usage, because why not? Why not? We're going to be on a server. We can do it. Okay. So, pardon me for coming over here and kind of researching my way around here. I just want to make sure what I'm getting into here. So, we're going to go ahead, come down. And for this row, we need to come every other. First, before I do all this. Alright, on this level, we need to place down our redstone. Now, we need to do this every other because this is where, because we're doing different stations, so each one needs their own dedicated line without crossing over. Okay, so this level should look just like this. Redstone and repeaters alternating. And up here, we're going to go every other. Again, this mouse is double clicking for me. I might need to switch it out. Okay. And here, we're going to go one more set of blocks. Up on top, we're going to cover all this in redstone. And we're going to cut this redstone line up. Okay? This is where we should be at. It's fine that, you know, all these are on and these are off. It's fine. Once we get this whole selector portion built, then we will set it up for a reset. Alright, so we're going to go right here. Let's get our line of blocks down. We also need our torches right there. Don't worry about that. It will be fixed. And we're going to go Redstone Dust. We're going to go repeaters on this side. Alright. And we just take one more look over here, see what I get. Okay. So we're going to have a block. Do we do blocks all the way down? No, we got blocks every other. Alright, so let's put one more row of blocks right here. In front of the repeaters. We're going to do that. Let's go ahead and get one more line of blocks. So underneath the blocks in front of where the piers are, go ahead and place redstone there. We're going to get all this redstone here. Will that cut it? No. Okay. Alright, now we successfully have all of our stuff going crazy. Let's see if we can select it and shut it up. There we go. Also forgot we need one more set of torches right there for our indicator. And why are you set to 2? Get something else going on here that's not activating properly. That's a 2. Those are at 1. Torches, redstone. All these are set. I probably need more built up. I probably forgot. This needs to be repeaters, not redstone. There we go. Yep. I broke it, but I fixed it. Okay. So, between these blocks on these ones coming down, this very last one needs to be a repeater, not redstone. Because redstone, you're powering this block, which is just powering everything else, and nothing can set properly. So, as you can see, we have one line that is offset. Everything now works as it should. So you can select your stations, and we're all good to go. So, final product. This is what you should be looking at. So again, you have your redstone repeaters coming out from your wall, all directly on the other side of your buttons. Going through a block, again, this is not necessary if you're playing like on a single player world. You can just put blocks right here and call it a day. So your redstone powers through, goes through the next set of repeater, powers this block, powers this line, which this line will go through and power everything, and that's how you get your reset going. And again, it goes through this repeater, which is on 2 ticks. This line powers this block, which powers this repeater line down here, which powers the redstone torches. I could talk, guys. I really can. Which, that is a redstone torch tower. Through that same block, we are going to hit our different aspects of how we're programming everything here. These redstone torches are going to power this block, which are going to power through for here. Now, again, you don't need this block, but I would say just cut back resources. Go ahead and use this block here. Powering another line of repeaters and going through to here to power your torches for your indicator lights. Now you could, change this up between, redstone, repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone, repeat. You could do it that way, but I'd say just do it this way. It makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to worry about any potential cross. And that is the whole RS Norlatch portion of it. That's the whole resettable line. The next episode, we're going to be getting the track selector done. Or actually, we'll probably build this portion, build the pistons for the tracks, get all that done. And then our final episode will get all the timings portions done into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next set of videos to come for this. And we'll go ahead and catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.